Today I'm going to talk about the starter hometowns in Pokemon, and you can't stop me. So check it out. It all starts with Pallet Town. I mean, it's pretty basic. You've got your town, your house on the left, your rival's house on the right, and then you got the Pokemon Professor's Lab, which is great. That's all you need. I mean, my God, I hope you never have to get groceries as a kid. Maybe your mom has a Pokemon. Maybe the professor, before you kids became 10 and could run his errands for him, maybe, just maybe, he actually went out and did things for the moms. Who knows? I don't. And it doesn't really get any bigger or better, even when we come to Generation 4 remakes, even when we come to the super 3D, it's still very basic. Like, yeah, the homes are nice. My God, look, they got little terraces or whatever on the top. Oh, it's beautiful. Pokemon Professor Lab has a chimney. My God. But there's nothing else going on here. You basically get your Pokemon, you leave, and that's it. And then you have New Bark Town. And I guess I should say the last one was called Pallet Town because of all the palettes of all the colors. And New Bark Town, which would be like embarking on a new quest, because it was a Generation 2. And you've got your house, and you've got two other houses that I'm still not entirely sure what they hold. And then you have the Pokemon Professor Lab. And also that's it. Like, yeah, okay, in Pallet Town, you've got the south exit that takes you to Cinnabar Island, and so maybe you'll come back to go to Cinnabar Island from here. But other than that, you have basically no reason to ever come back. Besides, I guess, when you run the errand for the professor. And the same thing says for this. You come back to give the professor the egg or whatever, and then, yeah, you can go east to go to the Pokemon League. Like, so you basically kind of have to at least... in this one. Not so much in Pallet Town. You can always go southwest, not from Cinnabar, from Fuchsia, I think. But anyway, even in Generation 4, they didn't really add much. Well, they added windmills. Okay, so now we're eco-friendly, all right? Good old Generation 4. And then we have Generation 3, Little Root. Maybe because it's like the root of your new adventure. Who knows? But once again... they took notes from Pallet Town, and honestly, the difference between Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald is not a whole... Oh, they rounded off the chimney, and they got a little different roof. Huh. Still, though, it's just your house, it's your rival's house, it's the Pokemon Professor Lab, and that's it. And as far as I can tell, there's no reason to ever come back. You leave... and you go all around the adventure, and that's it. So I don't know. This one has even less reason to come back. It's pretty sad. But then you have in 4th Generation, I forgot what it's called. And once again, look, not even a professor's house. It's just your house, your rival's house, and two other people. Who even are they? Are they important to the story? No. I will mention this, we're in a forest, right? And I'm almost certain the road kind of makes the Japanese symbol for wood. I don't... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know in Platinum it looks a lot better. I was going to say the houses seem to look bigger, and it's probably just me, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm just seeing things. Like, I'm sure if I pixel by pixel it would be the exact same size. Maybe it's the snow, right? The snow from Platinum is throwing me off. I don't know. But even in BDSP, the roofs are basically exactly the same. They didn't even get a glow up like the other ones. Their chimneys are still square, okay? Oh my God. Generation 5, New Vema Town. I don't know what that means other than it's got the word new in it. Okay, you've got your house, you've got your rival's house, you've got your rival's house, you've got the Pokemon Professor Lab. It's just like Kanto all over again, but with the addition of one extra rival. And once again, you have basically no reason to ever come back here. Although I like how there's like a little... like little stakes or something. They're like, hey, we really want to have a place to overlook the ocean. Like everything else looks like it's, there's trees, there's roots, there's soil, there's, like normal actual ground. And then you get to this part. I guess they just didn't want to have a cliff. It's safety first. Okay, you know what? All right, New Vema Town. now we get to the whole reason that I wanted to make this entire video in the first place. Aspertia City is the absolute best. I mean, my God, you've got your town house. You've got your rival's house. You've got another fella down here. You've got a school, which also doubles as the first gym. You've got a Pokemon Center. No town has a Pokemon Center. This is the first and only town to have one. Your town, you have so much going on here. You've got a sweet overlook going on over here. You ever be like, man, I'm bored with school. I'm tired of school. I've learned all I can about Pokemon. I don't really want to go home, though. You know, I did all my homework. You know what? I'm going to go hang out at the top overlook and just, I don't know, smoke a doobie or something. And it's just, oh my gosh, this is the best town. Like, if you're not just screwing around and like, or not screwing around, but like hard gunning it, you get your starter or maybe a second Pokemon too, and you train them up a bit and you beat the first gym and you just get on and out and on with life, then yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're like me, right, and you're psychotic and you want to EV train your Pokemon before you leave, right? Boom, perfect town, perfect. It's perfect. It's got everything you need. It's got a Pokemon Center. It's got a Pokemon Center. I don't know how else to say this town is the absolute best, so I guess I'll just move on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. X and Y, Vanderbilt Town. We have downgraded. Everything from here is an absolute downgrade, okay? Now, I will say I do like that there's a small little town above this one that's like kind of easing you into the Pokemon world in 3D. You know, there's no Pokemon Center, there's no Pokemart. Yeah, there's buildings that do the same thing. But also, this is about the hometown. And again, it's your house. It's your rival's house. I'm pretty sure the other one is one of the other rivals or something or someone. I honestly, I don't know. But, you know, oh my God, you guys, there's 8-way directional movement. We gotta put some diagonal bars on this thing. Oh, man. I remember running back and forth, right, on this thing, just going down and up and back and forth, like, oh my God, you guys, this town sucks. Let's go back. I'm getting spoilery. Look, Sword and Shield. Oh my God. Once again, you have your house. I don't even know what this is over here. I can't read Japanese. Is that where the professor's house is? I've already forgot. I haven't played Sword and Shield in so long. I feel like that's your rival's house or Leon's house or someone, right? Or like your house is over there. Maybe it's over here. Maybe your house is over here and you go over here and you pass up all these adorable Wooloo and then you go hang out with Leon. This must be Leon's house over here because it's so big, all right? It's got to be the Pokemon Master's house. But anyways, then you have the battle. It's where you get your Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. But there's no, you know, it's basically just like any other hometown except Aspertia City because Aspertia City is the best. But I digress. All right, you know, I think that's definitely your house is over here on the left. You're the poor small house on the left. You don't get a big mansion yet. You're not Sword and Shield. But anyways, Scarlet and Violet. But anyways, speaking of, no, we'll get there. Hang on, I'm still getting ahead of myself. I'm out of order. I'm sorry. I mean, it's time to laugh, okay? You don't even get a hometown. You're on a Route 1. You're literally on a route. You don't get a fancy, you're on, Howley or something? That's not your hometown. Your hometown doesn't exist. You're on Howley outskirts. It's so laughable. The only difference here, by the way, okay, between Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the roof color and the fact that your garage is open, showing that you actually do, in fact, own a car. Congratulations. You can get around from point A to point B. Or you can surf. Look, there's a surfboard. Like, this one was so funny to me. When I looked this up, the only reason I had the idea for this stupid video in the first place was because of Aspertia City, because of how awesome it is, okay? And then I didn't realize. I had no idea. I never once thought about it or stopped to contemplate that this is all there is. Your house is like over here somewhere. I don't have a pointer. It's over here somewhere to the right of this Pokemon Center blob. And this whole entire thing is outlined is Route 1 and Route 1 Howley outskirts. You don't even get a hometown in this game. It's so sad. It's like they couldn't. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could be a fly on the wall to understand why they did this. But then we have Scarlet and Violet. Right, you get a big house. All right, now finally you are the rich Pokemon master, and you get a big house. Then you go over there, get your Pokemon, do your battle, whatever. And this is the hometown, and it's basically there you go. There's a much prettier version of it. Your house is this red one down here, right? Oh, it's so big, it's so nice, so much better than even your house in Aspertia. But not even this town could hold a candle to Aspertia. I mean, you don't even have a Pokemon Center.